First off, I want to thank every platform that used my talking points to now to start and speak it up for Kyrie Irvin. Because when I make these videos, which is few and far in between, I always share the link, like on big platforms like ESPN, The Breakfast Club, shit like that. And it's just funny to me how now they are changing their tune. But this is what happens when shit happens and the people get behind quote unquote celebrities, because when ordinary people, whatever the fuck that means, have issues, and then we look towards celebrities to help push shit along or to get our stuff done or looked at, and most of them don't help us out at all. And they won't say a goddamn thing because they're worried about their careers. But when they get in trouble, whatever the fuck that means, or they have some turmoil and we get behind them, then media and all that shit change their tune. It's a fucking game. And again, dear athletes, that was a song that Kanye and 2 Chainz had out in the last year, the year before last. And it's God Don't Make Mistakes. And one of the verses that 2 Chainz said in the song, he said, "That's a yacht that's far away from being a slave ship." Where it is a slave ship, sir. And of course, just like everything else changes and it gets more sophisticated, you all are slaves. Just in a bigger way. And to call y'all house, LeBron James, all that, because what you're a slave to is a lifestyle that was created actually and given to you when Donald Sterling said what he said. That's what all the owners think. I don't know why shit got to keep happening for you all before you realize that you are slaves. So what that you live in mansions and you can afford all this stuff. But while you're doing that and you're coming on TV commercials and saying that anyone can do this, all you got to do is work hard and it happens for you, that's a lie and you know it. Because it's not all you have to do. Because I'm paralyzed now. I got shot. I can't be an NBA basketball player. You all are 1%. So it's just you literally have people in your community, and I'm going with, I don't give a damn what color your skin is, striving to be something that is only available for 1% of the community. So while you living on your yachts, y'all cycling through the same bitches, everybody fucking the same girls in Hollywood. People that look like you or working class people are still being mishandled by society. So when you say that slavery, it does, and that's why you can't speak up and say your mind. You know what happens if Kyrie do what they made Nick Cannon do? Go talk to a rabbi, go visit a Holocaust museum. That means that Kyrie would have to denounce everything that he believes religiously and spiritually, because he's going to go and sit with these people and they're going to tell him what's what. It's not a debate. They're not going there and, pitting facts against one another. And again, I'm the one that originally said there's videos on Amazon and everybody, and that's fine. Because I don't want to be famous. I just speak on shit because I think I was left on this planet to make a difference. And fame, that shit fucks up everything. Just like people don't really understand when athletes or entertainers treat them shitty when they see them in public. And you said this guy, that girl's an asshole. We allow them to do that. Because again, nobody's famous unless we make them famous. Athletes, you know who pays the bulk of athletes' contracts? We do. I hadn't been to a baseball game in 5 years. I went to one this past summer when my sister came up. Went to, do you know fucking Long Island iced teas was $15? We pay taxes. So our taxes, you would think, supposed to cover everything, right? But when it's time for cancer research, what do? Donate. When it's time for hurricane and disaster relief, what do? Donate. when it's time to vote and these legislators run and do fundraising, but they got millions of dollars and we giving them more money to run their campaign. This is slavery, period. But we too dumb as a society, and again, the 1% know what they're doing. So, but back to Kyrie, dear NBA players, these people treat you like shit and they keep showing you this Donald Sterling's and what they think about you. And when you all really have all the power, but you're afraid of what might happen. If y'all stop playing basketball, they can replace you all. But who they gonna replace you with? Who wants to watch mediocre? It's no different than when the Gladiators. So again, if Kyrie was to go through this quote-unquote sensitivity training they trying to get him to do, that means he would have to denounce who he is as a man, what he believes, and what he's been taught in the truth. For a lot of people, again, they haven't did anything to Amazon or whatsoever, and they won't debate full historians. Even though I'm not a big fan of Farrakhan, but they won't have a real debate with somebody. Kyrie is just knowing this stuff, so yeah, Kyrie ain't finna go in there and shadow box with a rabbi who probably got. But again, why are you mad if the shit isn't true? What are you upset about? So all you Sports Center people and YouTubers who are now changing your tone, dear America, they're only changing their tone because the people have started to back Kyrie. They thought we were not. The world is changing. And just because you won't see it in your lifetime don't mean you're supposed to leave it fucked up for the next generation. Shout out to Kyrie and Kanye. Yeah, call them crazy. Look at all the great things that most people we call crazy in the world have done. I'm crazy.